Alright, what we're going to go over now is how to set up the WordPress by SEO plugin. Okay, first thing you want to do is go to plugins and click add new. And then you're going to type in here WordPress SEO. Search. And there it is, first one. It'll always, every time I type it in, it's always the first one. So just put that in there and then click install now. It'll be right here. It's already installed in my blog, so I don't need to do it. But you're looking for Yoast Van de Valk. He's the one that made it. So WordPress by SEO. WordPress SEO by Yoast is what you want to do. Once it's installed, you're going to find it inside of your installed plugins section. Usually all the way down in the bottom because it starts with W. So you want to go to settings. You're going to go to the dashboard. And I'm going to run through this really quickly, so if you have anything, just pause the video, use the slider back and right, and you can pause as you go through the steps. Now, the Google Webmaster Tools, Bing Webmaster Tools, and Alexa verification, I recommend you do that because once you're going to tie your websites into these three specific tools here, and it'll help with your indexing if they're already in the Webmaster Tools. Some people, the conspiracy theorists, oh, don't put your stuff in the Webmaster Tools and don't use it because Google's evil, blah blah blah, whatever. You're trying to get free traffic from these guys, so it makes sense that they know that your site exists and where all of your content is. So that's the point of entering in that. I won't go into how to add those. You just go in, click on the links right here. I recommend that you just do open new tab so that you can copy paste this code. You'll get it. Webmaster Tools tells you exactly what to copy paste, and it's really easy. The next step you want to do is go to titles and metas. On this first page, under the general settings, this box, the force rewrite titles, is usually checked. I uncheck it. I don't want it to change anything. I set up the site the way I wanted it, so I don't want it to change it. And then I leave all of these blank. It says this use meta keywords tag. Google does not use meta keywords except with the exception of news sites. So if you're setting up a news site with this, then you go ahead and click that. Bing supposedly does, and then they really don't weigh them very much often, so I just leave it. I don't use it, and I recommend, unless you're doing a news site, don't even mess with it. You don't need it. Click on the home. This is the title tag and meta tags and all that other stuff is what we're going into here, by the way. Click on home. Authorship. Google authorship is very important. I'll do a complete blog post about what it is and how to do it. But basically what we want to do is just drop down menu, click, come up with your name, and then enter your Google Plus profile about page URL in here and click save. And then your authorship is set up. It's done all by itself right in that plugin. Under post types, you're going to get you'll see this here. Let me zoom in because I want you to be able to read this. There we go. Post types. Under posts, you're going to enter this short tag. You can find all of these short tags, by the way, all the way down here. Where are they at? Ah, he removed them. That's weird. Well, you got them now. You can see them on here. So, title and excerpt for posts, pages, title and excerpt for media. It looks a little complicated, but that is the default. You don't really have to change it. So, but title, page, SEP, and then site name. Don't even ask me what SEP is. He usually has the like a little cheat code thing going on here, but I think he put it on a actual website. And then you'll get these other things if your site has them. More than likely, all you're gonna have to worry about is media, pages, and posts. Okay, so let me back out a little bit. There we go. I wanted to, yeah. I don't know what you do with it. That's weird. Anyway, taxonomies. This is your categories, your tags, and your format. I'm going to zoom in here too so that you can see these and you can copy them for yourself. Name, category _ description, title and term, tag description. and then these are some extra ones. I just left that as the default, the way it came in. I no index my tags. I do that because I don't want to create duplicate content on my site. Basically, it's one of the flaws of WordPress. If you have categories indexed and you have tags indexed, you're going to get, you click on a tag and you're going to get all the posts that are related to that tag on the tag page. And it's the same way with categories. Each category, you're going to get all the posts related to that category. Unfortunately, what happens is it creates duplicate content under the WordPress hierarchy. So I prefer to have, because we optimize our categories, I want the search engines to index my categories, which is okay because we're saying, hey, this category is about SEO. This part of my site is about SEO, and here's all the posts talking about SEO. And versus tags, you can, it'll create so much duplicate mess on your site. You don't want to do that. So index your categories, no index your tags. Let me get back out of here. There we go. And then on the other, you guys can see this. I no index the author, but the title templates and stuff are all right in there. I no index the date archives, and then on the search here,